Hi there, I'm Brad. Um, I've got this quick little blurb, and it's sort of directed to women who want to be in leadership. I'm a guy, obviously, and I was in a car accident a little while ago, about a year ago, and I ended up going to physio, and I got a female physiotherapist, which is fine. I've got nothing against that. And in explaining my injuries, I said to her that my grip on my right hand isn't what it used to be. She asked if it hurt. I said, no, it didn't hurt. But it's not there. It's not what it was. And over the last year, um, I've been tested on the grip strength. So the first time, it's just this little machine you grab and you squeeze it. I was squeezing at about 60 pounds of pressure, right? So I transferred over to the left hand, squeezed that, they're about the same. If I really pushed it, I could get maybe up to 100 pounds, and that was really hard. And then in shaking the hand of my physiotherapist, she said, "Yeah, your grip strength is okay, it's fine." Well, I'm building a business, and in building that business, I've got to meet people, I've got to shake their hands, I've got to have the upper hand, I've got to show my personality and come across as confident. As a guy growing up, when we guys shake hands, guaranteed it's a competition. I don't care who it is. You go in, you give them your hand, your right hand, and you shake and you grip. Now, if you're coming in on a woman, you come in and you have to know that you're going to give less than half of what you have in pressure, or you're going to hurt this woman you're talking to. And it's in this accident that I realized that from the woman's point of view, to come across, she's coming in and she can grip usually between 60 and 100 pounds. If she's strong, 100 pounds. A guy comes in, especially a guy that's a laborer, he's been working for a while, he's gripping at 160 to 200 pounds. Now, I haven't got proof of it. I'm up to about 140 now, and I know I'm still weak. So, in meeting people and sort of setting yourself up in leadership, two people meet. There's all sorts of videos I've been watching on getting the upper hand, and it goes down to presidents and people meeting people, business meetings, everything else, and that first impression. Well, that first impression, usually it's eye contact, handshake. And that handshake, depending on, here, hold it up, which way you turn your hand gives you the upper hand. Now, having the upper hand and that grip strength gives you authority. And I sort of look at it and I'm thinking, why are so many women not competing with the guys in these leadership roles? And I think it could come down right to that first half a second, boom, handshake. And I assert my control, my dominance with that grip. If I'm up against a guy, I'm 6 foot tall, a guy could be 6'6", 6'7", and have a really good grip. What do I do? Well, as a guy, you have to go in and you give it your all. You just rah, to show that you're not weak, that you can stand your ground, that you can hold your ground, get the upper hand if you're strong enough, and you start your relationship with that. So I'm looking at it now as a guy meeting a woman who wants to have control or the upper ground or be on par with me, and I'm thinking, what is the best way for her to do that? Well, in thinking about it, if I'm going to be gripping at about 160 pounds and she's giving me a hand that can squeeze at 60 to 100, she's not going to win. So how do you counter that? And my thought is, in countering that, why give me your hand at all? Right? Why not come in and instead of doing that extra half step to give me your hand when I offer you mine, you stop half a step short on that first meeting, you drop your hand, make good eye contact, and then sure, acknowledge that my hand went out and deliberately look away from it. Look down, look back up. Do not give me, ew, you're germy, I don't want to touch you. That'll be a turn off. Acknowledge the hand is there, look back up, drop your hand down, maybe use your left hand and say, pleased to meet you. Anything from that. If you do not give me your hand, I will not be able to know your grip strength, and I will not be able to get the upper hand. We're now on even ground. So it's a thought. Hopefully, if you've heard it, try it out. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't. But as a guy who has met a lot of women and who's had to grip with a lot of guys, and I'm probably in the top 90% of guys, or the top 10%, and I've had a lot of opportunity where I shake someone's hand, and when I go to shake a girl's, pull back off. I've been known to have an iron grip. Now, I'm not the strongest out there. There are a lot stronger guys. But it is measured, even when it's a guy meeting a girl. So a girl comes in, she wants to meet me, she wants to gain this control and show her assertiveness, her type A personality. Try dropping your hand and just don't give me the handshake, and then you're going to throw me off my game because I can't assess you. And then I'm going to have to find a different way to assess you, which is by eye contact and figuring out your personality. And I can't do anything with the physical because you haven't given me anything to work with. Just a thought. Yeah, enjoy your meeting, whoever you're meeting, and keep it in mind. It might work for you. Thanks very much.